arrive. Just to tell you a little bit about the Visitor Centre first, and then we can talk more broadly about tourism. The Visitor Centre has been located here for the last 6 years. This was a purpose-built building using a combination of federal and state funding as well as Shire support to build the building here where it is. It used to be in a very small building right in the centre of town. So this building, as you can see, contains a number of different areas. As you walk in, you've got the main visitor servicing area, provision of information, retail sales. This space that you're currently in is a wine display area representing the region's wine industry, with all the various different vineyards represented with their bottles. The next little space, you've got some interpretive panels relating to the history of the area, and then as you go into the tower, there's a representation there of the artists of the region. It's called the Gallery Walk. There's a series of galleries in town which together brand themselves as the Gallery Walk. It's a bit of an opportunity for them to cross-promote what they're doing and to work cooperatively together. And they also then have a presence here, so that as visitors arrive, they can learn about the Gallery Walk, have a little a look at some of the representation of what those galleries focus on, and then hopefully also go downtown and visit the galleries once they get there. So the tower then takes you right to the very top, where you've got views out over the town and all the way out to Wilson Inlet and Ocean Beach. The next little space long is currently blocked off because we've got a new retailer moving into that space in the next week. John Wade is a local winemaker turned chocolatier and makes absolutely fantastic chocolates using a lot of native foods as well. So it's really, really interesting chocolates and very, very tasty. He used to be downtown, but has moved up into the visitor centre, so he's going to occupy that space. The very far end of the building is our bookings area, so that's where people can collect brochures, information about other regions, and also do any bookings for accommodation and tours, that type of thing. So you can see it's quite a large space. It is in fact the largest, physically, largest visitor centre in the southwest. So we're very proud of it. We've got bike hire here, we do golf hire, tennis club hire, we do sales for tours, we do bookings for accommodation, we make referrals on for canoe and kayak hire by a number of local operators. So it's really a hub where people can come to get information, but also to then disperse out into the local area and enjoy both the natural and the built environment. You'll see the car park's quite large. You've got parking for buses as well as for caravans, and the Shire is just putting in a dump point and water around the back, which is one of those things that travellers who are on the road a lot really require. So that's something that we're quite happy about. The back part of the building is just all of our administrative areas. The Shire owns the building. Denmark Visitor Centre is run by a not-for-profit incorporated association called Denmark Tourism Incorporated, DTI. So DTI leases the building from the Shire. They lease it at peppercorn rent. They have an ongoing MOU with the Shire to facilitate visitor servicing and marketing of Denmark. So in a sense, the Shire contracts Denmark Tourism Incorporated to run the visitor centre and also to provide marketing. And the chief form of marketing is via our website, via an A4 sized holiday guide. We can grab some of those as you're going out, and via various web-based social media type campaigns. As a not-for-profit incorporated association, we are membership-based. What you'll find is that visitor centres across the state are run in various different ways. Some are run entirely by shires or city councils. That's the case, for example, in Albany. Or they could be a combination of both Shire and membership-based funding, as is the case with us. Or they could be entirely run by a private organisation. In our case, we have over 250 members from the local region and beyond. So we have members who fall outside our Shire. Our membership is based on a financial year, and it's tiered, so there are different rates depending on the type of business: accommodation, tours, wineries, restaurants, galleries, cafes, etc. Members are voting members of the organisation. It's like any kind of incorporated association, sporting club or hobby club, that type of thing. So they will have a voice, and they have representation on the board, which is made up of members. And they make the strategic decisions in partnership with the Shire about the direction of tourism in our town. I can see that John Wade is arriving with a box. John, come through.
I think he just needs to go